do that weird thing, and then
to make sure my
we must
muted.
Okay. And hello, everybody, and welcome back to Suburban Homesteader, Wyoming. And this is Sandy. And tonight, I have lots of friends here tonight. So we have Doug at His Way Homestead, Aaron at 4 Kids and Farm, Tim
Hello.
at Rich Life, and Shelly at Healthy Homestead Chick. And I think Kevin at Lazy Pond Farm is going to pop in too. So I'm hoping, I know he is in the chat.
Mm-hmm.
So I hope he does that. Hi, Mary. Hi, Molly. Hi, Brian. Oh, so many fun people. Steph is here. So I just wanted to do a live tonight, and I wanted to bring on some of my good YouTube channel friends and just tell you how much I appreciate everybody and how you guys have been such an encouragement. Hi, Karen. How are you? And I just thought could have some fun. Plus, at 50,000 subscribers, I am giving away stuff.
And congrats on your 50,000. That's amazing.
Yeah. Congrats.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, very exciting. And it's very exciting to have met so many amazing YouTube channels, you guys included, and so many subscribers and viewers and members, and it has just been spectacular. And so at the beginning, I would just like everybody to introduce themselves, kind of tell something about your channel, and so that the people in the chat, hi Todd, can get to know you. If they haven't already subscribed to you, that they will want to go over or subscribe to you. And I just wanted to do that for you guys too, because you have helped me in so many ways and been such great examples of YouTube channels. So Doug, you want to start?
Oh, sure. I got this nice hat, this really cool hat that somebody made me. Thank you, Sandy. You're so awesome, so generous. So His Way Homestead, what are we about? Well, we do homesteading. We've got animals. We've got smaller animals. We've got rabbits and chickens and ducks and quail, and we just started with bees. And our main thing that we wanted to do while we got into YouTube was to help teach other people to be more self-sufficient, more self-reliant, so that you don't depend on the grocery stores as much, right? You do it back the way people used to do it. And we're trying to do everything more natural, more His way, so that that's usually the best way, right? His way is the best way. So, yeah, we got a lot of stuff going on. We do freeze drying. I don't know, what else, gardening. My wife is the gardener. She's down, whoops, not there. She's down there.
Depends on how the screen looks.
And we have a lot of fun, and also this year we're really focusing on lifting others up and making sure we pray for other people. And so we've got a prayer list out on our community tab. Feel free to use that if you have a prayer request, and we review that every Sunday night in our live stream. So.
Awesome. Thanks, Doug. Lots more people are joining in. We're up at 45 people already. Aaron,
Great.
4 Kids and a Farm.
Oh, my turn.
Your turn.
Once again, thanks, Sandy. We love you. You're such a kind person, and I'm glad to be part of this. My name's Aaron. My wife, Rachel, and I have 4 kids. We live in Northern California. We have 5 acres and a gazillion animals at this point. We have cows, pigs, sheep, goats, ducks, chickens, quails, a dog, and 5 cats. And
Nice.
Our whole point, we might not be what you think of a typical Californian, but that's what's great about this community is a lot of the things we look for in friends, we get to find in different YouTube channels in different states. We are pretty conservative, which isn't, well, I'd say there's plenty of conservative people here in California. We just don't get portrayed that way. So we are very interested in growing our own food, learning those, like Doug was saying, kind of the old ways. They've been done for years, and we believe that it was done that way for a reason. And so, yeah, we're just trying to have fun homesteading. It's a lot of hard work, growing your own food, raising your own animals, but it is delicious and it is fun.
Thanks, Aaron. And it's hard when you're a homesteader, and most homesteaders work outside their homestead. You know, they don't just stay on their homestead all the time, because I know Aaron has to work. And well, in fact, everybody I know that's a homesteader works outside their homestead besides all of the other stuff that they have to do.
Yeah, my dream would be to be like Justin Rhodes and only homestead in YouTube, but that's like 10 years down the road. That's nowhere near.
That's hard.
Yeah.
Now, fortunately, I'm working remotely at home over the past year, so that's helped us get a lot more stuff done too.
Yeah.
Oh, and Castle Hives, thanks so much. He's saying, let me see if I can pop that. Oh, whoop. Oh, Lala Farms. And thanks so much, Brian. And here's to another 50K. I hope so. You get a thing from YouTube then. You get a play button.
Yeah.
And so that is very exciting.
Yep.
Next up, Tim from Ridge Life. And before you start, Tim, Kevin, I know you're in the chat. Oh, and there he is. Let's add him there. Yay!
Hey,
Hey, Kevin.
Hey, Kev.
how y'all doing? Well, there you go. There you go. You happy?
So if you're just joining the chat, these are some of my closest YouTube channel friends. They have been total inspirations, and I wanted to share tonight with them. And so they were so kind and generous to say, yes, I'll come onto your live stream. And if you're not a subscriber of them, please make sure that you do that before the end of the live or later on tonight, and just support them also. So Tim is up, and he's going to tell us about his channel.
Thank you so much, Sandy, for inviting me tonight. The question is sharing. Is Kevin gonna share his meal there? What are you eating there, buddy? Like Sandy said, I'm Tim from Ridge Life. That's not Ridge Life. This is Ridge Life. Lazy Pond Farm. There you go. I'm Tim from Ridge Life. I started YouTube just a little over a year ago. I got about 5,500 subscribers. All of them I consider friends and family. Just an amazing community we have here on YouTube. I've got to meet so many awesome people from when I started at 10 subscribers up to 1,000 to 5,500 now. Almost, every single person on the screen here has had a part in Ridge Life. I was just talking to Aaron. He said he's been involved in our lives. I remember talking to Aaron a while back. And of course, Healthy Homestead Chick, Shelly and Doug. That's where I got my rabbits, my Texas A&M rabbits, and that's a huge part of my channel now. So thank you, Doug and Shelly, for that. Mm-hmm. Kevin from Lazy Pond Farm is hooked up Ridge Life. I mean, I'm talking 10 months ago. The guy had like, a bazillion views on some videos. The guy's like he's got a video with over 1 million views, guys. 1 million views.
Wow.
1 million. But then of course there's Sandy. Sandy has just been such an inspiration. So sweet. Sent me the salve, which still helps my elbows. Thank you so much, Sandy. I appreciate that so much. And so encouraging, Sandy. So thank you. That's what Ridge Life is about, is really the collection of people here on this screen is what makes up Ridge Life. Just great people, great fun. Now, technically, we've got about 40 acres here now. We bought the 30 acres behind us. We've got a barn with chickens and now rabbits, and we have a honeybee apiary where we harvest our own honey. And now we're building a log home for my mom on the back 30. A big timber frame log home, and we are just a few months away from getting that completed. We do tractors and fishing and hunting and we get funny like Doug there. We get silly. We get silly. So if you're into any of those things, that's Tim from Ridge Life. My wife Starla. I've got kids and I've got grandkids, and I'm just a happy pawpaw.
That is awesome. Thanks. Now we have more people joining. We got to have about 55 people in. So if you make sure you click that like button, I appreciate it. And hello to everybody. Now I'm giving away stuff. So before the next two people talk, I am going to give away a $25 Amazon gift card. So if everybody that is in the chat, say something, because when Nightbot picks, it's because you've commented in the last 10 minutes. So I will give you just a couple seconds. Just say, you can say numbers, you can say letters, you can say anything you want, just so that Nightbot puts you in that drawing.
Nightbot timed out Angie.
Oh.
Was she misbehaving?
She said congrats in all capital letters. And
yeah, if you put too many capital letters, it's like, I thought, no. Okay, so to be winners tonight, you do have to be a subscriber. You have to be over 18 years old and live in the continental United States to win a physical prize. But if on an Amazon gift card, you can live any place in the world. As long as you have an email, I can send you an Amazon gift card. So let us see if Nightbot will pick us a winner. Hi, Angie, Doug, Indiana Backwards Gardeners here. So many things. And he is not doing what he's supposed to do. Let me click over there.
I can see the winner.
Oh, can you? Oh, awesome.
Sony's place. It's
Sony's place.
Emma.
Yeah.
Emma, she's awesome.
She is. So, and I think I have your email. If otherwise, send me an email and I will make sure you get that Amazon gift card this weekend. Pafford Homestead is here and they have a live, I think, at 7 o'clock. So, so now let's put up Kevin at Lazy Pond Farm. Tell us a little bit about your channel.
My channel. I've got a little 10-acre farm with a big pond in the back. It's about 3 acres. We have sheep. We've got rabbits, quail, geese, a turkey that prefers to live in the neighbor's house. We've got 3 boys and an amazing wife. That's Rachel, William, Wyatt, and Weston. And pretty close in age. William's 4, Wyatt's 3, and Weston's 1. So they keep me pretty busy. And here lately, been working a lot at my rental property. That was my last video I put up there.
With the sinkhole.
Yeah, so keeping me busy. I didn't get home, so it's 8:14 here. I didn't get home until about 6:50. Jumped in the shower, ate dinner, and jumped on here. So it's been
Awesome. I appreciate
it. But like Tim said, I've got a video that's got like 1.3 million views. That's a goat giving birth. Then I've got another video that's sitting around like 320 right now for gravel delivery. But that's just hitting YouTube lottery, getting lucky.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
You know, the rest of it's just hanging out with you guys and having fun.
That's the best part, right?
And
making all these
Kevin, you left out. You left out an awesome friend. You're an awesome friend.
he is an awesome. Yeah.
I don't know about that.
Yeah.
And he loves doing people's giveaways for him. He loves that. He loves it.
I do not like doing giveaways.
The hardest thing to watch is Kevin and Tim eating crazy things.
Oh yeah.
And, oh my gosh, it's heart-wrenching.
We need to do that again soon, actually.
Hey, yeah, Ernie Hatmaker says she hasn't sent us anything recently, so it's probably coming.
Well, I've got a feeling that when you open something you've got in the mail recently, I'm going to end up getting some of it. So Look, here
You mean this big box right here?
maybe.
Fireball Fred? Who
He put
knows
mine in the
what's
mail
in
this
here?
morning. He put mine in the mail this morning. So
Oh.
Hey, spicy food is good for your memory. Remember what you ate the next day.
just not a whole lot about me. I just love hanging out with y'all and doing videos with you guys and jumping in the lives and chatting and just the community. Like Tim was talking about, we're all friends and just being part of that community is pretty awesome.
It is amazing. Yes. So our next channel up is Healthy Homestead Chick, Shelly. Now Shelly is related somehow to Doug.
Somehow.
We don't know.
Somehow. All right. So I'm Shelly. Somebody's sending me a text with Healthy Homestead Chick. And
Does it say buzz or beep?
No, it's not Doug texting me. So Doug, Commander Bacon at His Way Homestead, is my husband. We've been married 24 years. 24 years.
I'm her trophy husband. Participation trophy.
And I started my channel after we started His Way. And at first it was my son wanted to do a channel with me. We started working out and eating healthy. And so that lasted for about a month, and he dropped off, and then he got married and moved out of state. So it's kind of my journey. I talk about exercise and eating healthy, and I share a lot about my garden on there. Me and Sandy will be participating in Shed Wars 21. Yeah, I'm not sure who else on here is. But a lot of gardening stuff. And I don't know, mine is kind of laid back and low key. And I have a really short attention span, so my videos are kind of short. And I'm the small channel of the group. I think I have 490 subs, but
500 so far.
yeah, so close to 500. But I like my little community. I like knowing the people, and it's been really good for me because I'm very much the introvert of the family. And YouTube has stretched me, and at first I really didn't like it, but now that I'm developing relationships with people, it's been really cool, and I've really enjoyed it. Met some awesome people.
It has been totally awesome meeting all of you guys and all the subscribers, and it has just been such a crazy such a crazy thing, because I remember when I very first started doing videos, and I said, actually even before, I said to my girls, who wants to listen to an old woman?
You're not old. You're not old.
Yeah. I'm the oldest person here.
Tim's probably a close second.
No, I don't think so.
I'm older than Tim, and we have the exact same birth date.
Oh,
except for year.
That's fun.
Yeah.
Okay, so I need to give some more things away because I have a lot of things to give away, and so little time. So many things to give, so little time. So I am clicking that again. And Shelly, if you see who Nightbot picks before me, let me know, because sometimes it takes my screen a little bit before it pops and says who's the winner. And this is for another $25 Amazon gift card.
Oh,
Yes.
I'm the winner. So
are you?
Yeah. Why don't you give that to somebody else that's in here?
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me click that again. I do like that Nightbot will pick winners for us.
Nightbot is being pretty aggressive timing people out, though.
If Nightbot tries to time you out, you cannot put a whole bunch of emojis. You can't put a whole bunch of capital letters. And I tried to adjust it, but it still seems to want to do it quickly.
Indiana Backyard Gardener.
Awesome. Congrats.
Subscribe to your channel.
It does that. That's just part of it.
Yeah.
It can't keep up with all those 50,000 people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, can somebody explain what is Shed Wars, by the way?
Oh, Shed Wars is, you could enter still. I think they're
Mhm.
still letting people enter. And it's a gardening challenge of how much produce you can produce. And you do videos and you have to do a hashtag of Shed Wars 21 anytime that you're doing a video that's included in that. But really anything that you guys do in your garden, and then you tell them if you use the stuff, if you give it away. It's really interesting. This is my first year of doing Shed Wars.
Who started it? Who's kind of the controller of that? I'm sorry.
Will
I'm
it
distracting.
grow? Will it grow? Homestead Aquarius and Arkansas Woodcutter.
Right.
Is it Woodcutter?
Yep.
Woodcutter.
Okay.
Yeah. So
No,
you
that's
can
fine.
go on to any of them and just send them a message and say, hey, I want to know more about this. And they have some videos that you can just do, in your search, hashtag Shed Wars 21, and you'll find all the rules and everything.
And basically, they're getting ready to select teams. There'll be 2 teams, and you kind of compete against each other on the teams, kind of lighthearted and
Yeah, they kind of jab each other.
they kind of jab each other. But the goal is to encourage people to grow their own food, to teach people how to grow their food. You can also, if you process your own animals, I think you can include that weight in your annual weigh-in, that type of thing.
Right. I think that's correct.
Yeah.
And they're right now are doing Shed Wars down under. So in Australia and South America, they're doing it. And because I've watched some videos from Australia of those guys doing it now.
Oh, somebody, Indiana Backyard Gardener said the deadline for entering was the 15th.
Oh.
But you can still contact them and see if you could get in.
Yeah, because they haven't announced whose team you're on yet.
Right. No, they haven't chose teams yet. So
yeah, but anybody that has a garden can enter. And the idea is to teach people on your channel about gardening, techniques, things like that.
And I think you only have to do 2 videos a month.
Yeah.
Is the minimum. You can do more, but the minimum for the competition is 2 a month. So it's not overwhelming.
9252 Life Off Grid push Nightbot. He tested it and then Nightbot got him.
Chad, what are you doing to Nightbot?
I was trying to. I was yelling at Adrian from Farmstead Smith, see if Nightbot would get me, but he didn't.
Time down for 5 seconds.
So all of you guys, who's not in here yet is Jason from Homesteading Northern Michigan.
Oh,
yeah. So maybe he will pop in later. But since you guys are on my live and I wanted to do something, to thank you, I made key rings. Like this one is for Ridge Life.
Whoa.
And it has a deer and it has an R and an L and then it says faith underneath.
Awesome. Thank you.
Lazy Pond Farm has a fish.
Nice.
I don't know if you can tell that on there.
Thank you.
That's Jason's. This way Homestead has a flag. And Four Kids and Farm has a tree, but I doubt if you can see. But in the middle of that circle is one of those tree of lives because you have kids. And then Shelly, I made you a leather bracelet.
Oh, thank you.
So then it says dream and has a couple hearts. I just wanted to say thanks for you guys because seriously, there were times when I was doing YouTube early on that if you guys would have not helped me when I emailed and talked to me, I might have quit.
Oh my God.
I seriously, because especially when you start to get over 1,000, all of a sudden you get these people that are mean.
Trolls. Trolls.
Tim, stop being mean. Stop being mean, Tim. You stop it.
Just to Kevin. Just to Kevin. Him and his man card and his gloved hands.
I'm Tim's punching bag.
But there's just like, if you look at the chat, I don't know if you you guys can see the chat, there are so many people that I know are subscribers to so many of you. You know, that when we're on different lives, we're watching lives and we see the cross talking, and it's just so that really builds a community,
It does.
you know, because you can have a lot of videos, and if you don't have some lives, you know, I don't have a lot of lives, but like when I watch Tim and Kevin and Doug and Aaron and their interaction on those lives, that builds people. That's cool. And I think that's part of what YouTube is about, is those relationships that we grow and learn from. And I appreciate all of you guys. And I have to give something away again. So, so when I type that, could you guys, if you were going to suggest one thing to a new YouTube channel, what would you say to them?
Don't do it.
Have fun. Have fun with it.
Yeah, be yourself. Just be yourself, and don't force anything. You'll get your hours, you'll get the views, you'll get all that. Just be yourself. Have a good time.
Yeah, and I think be patient. Don't try to put out videos every single day of the week. Just take your time, enjoy it. Don't let it consume you is a big thing.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm giving away this hat.
Oh.
And it says that, oh, it went up too fast. I think it was little Frenchie in Big Texas.
Yeah. Yeah, it was. I missed it too.
And I make these on my new Addy machine.
And they're so cute.
These are real fox fur on the top.
I love those.
Oh, congratulations on that. She just won a t-shirt of mine not too long ago. So that's just so exciting.
Is there anything you can't do, Sandy? That's my question.
I don't think so.
I can't do brain surgery.
Okay.
I didn't go to school for that.
Anything else, I'll come to you then.
Brain surgery is not hard. Successful brain surgery is difficult.
It's so funny. Now, if you are on this live and you are a member, you know, that you click that join button, I would like to do either a key ring and I have 3 different sizes of bands for your wrist. So if you just send me an email, I will make you up something, and I can put your name, I can put words, I can put just designs. So if you're a member, just make sure that you send me an email, and I'll do a member video about that too. So, but just something, you know, I have this thing about giving things away, you know, just craziness. Okay, Aaron, if you were going to give an idea, what would you say to somebody?
Well, this is hard because we're kind of struggling with this ourselves. Like if it's too much of a chore, if it's too much work, then it's not worth doing. You have to have fun. It has to be natural. I think we're still struggling with this in our family, of the people we admire, like the bigger YouTube channels, trying to mimic what they do. And it's okay to look at them for inspiration, but you also have to realize that they are where they are and they went through the same struggles that you're going through. And so I think I heard once that you should do about 300 videos before you don't want to vomit at your previous videos. You have to make mistakes and, you know, just be okay with that, because you're not going to come out with the perfect 1 million view video your first one you put out. So
right,
just have fun with it, I think.
Right. And I think the more fun you have, the easier it becomes, because no matter what size YouTube channel you have, there are going to be days that's like, I'm quitting. You know, I'm tired of this. You know, it's just going to happen, you know.
And our kids help us keep it lighthearted, because I'm kind of like, hey, I'm filming here, and they'll be making weird faces behind my back, you know, and stuff like that. I'm like, so just let it go. Like, just let it be natural. I think that's the the best strategy there.
Hey, I totally agree. What about you, Kevin?
Keeping it fun is the big one for me, because there are times it turns into a chore, and when it gets to be a chore, then I don't want to do it for a few weeks, and you feel obligated. But just keeping it fun and enjoying what you're doing. Make videos about stuff you care about, so that you want to do it. Don't. Somebody gave me some advice, probably a little too late, but don't do some kind of crazy challenge just to get views.
Who would tell you that?
I don't know. But they were smart. They were a smart person.
Well, and I think the point with it was don't do extreme things just to try to get attention. And,
Right.
Right. Do your thing. Be you. It's YouTube, right? Be you.
Right.
My biggest thing is, we keep bringing it up here, is the community. Where whatever you want to do videos about, kind of get into that community, meet the people, start kind of building a network. Because those are the people you're going to interact with the most. And it turns into good friends and like a family. So just find your family.
Yep.
Oh, and Doug, you were already a member. Now you're a bigger member.
I'm a bigger member.
And Rick at Lala Farms is a new member. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. And before we go to Tim, I got a mail call today, and she's on the live, so I wanted to open it up. I did pull this, but I didn't pull it out yet. Now, this is from Steph. She lives in Colorado. She has been a great supporter of my channel and a great friend. And she made me some pot holders. Oh, and I think these are oven mitts. Is that right, Steph?
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Those are for when you return to Wyoming.
I might need those.
Those are really cute.
Thanks, Steph. I so appreciate it. And she sent a card, but I will read that when I'm not on the live.
You could use those handling the rabbits, Shelly. Those would help with the rabbits.
Yeah, I need them up to my elbows. The cat, yeah.
Yeah, you really need like the bulletproof material sleeves.
Kevlar, there you go.
Yeah, you need the Kevlar sleeves for sure.
Yeah, some cats are like that. And before you answer the question, I'm going to say winner. And because I am now giving away my painting I did live.
Nice.
One of them. It was a sunset out here, and so one of them I put conference, and one of them I put. So we'll see. Night pick. So Tim, you can start, and I will watch who the winner is.
Okay. I started YouTube I didn't really know anything about YouTube. I really didn't watch it much over a year ago. And I started doing things here on the homestead, and I figured me and my son was talking, I could just put it out there. So I started by sharing information, and I quickly realized that was not why I was going to be on YouTube. I found a community in Ernie Hatmaker, Riley Homestead, Lazy Pond Farm, His Way Homestead, Sandy. I got this huge community and fell in love with that side of YouTube, going into other people's lives and networking, and then starting to do my own lives. And the videos were just extra. I was still doing how to do this, and changing brakes on a truck, and how to harvest honey. I was still doing those things, but really the community. So anybody who gets into YouTube, find out why you're there. I mean, you can, and it's okay to change why you're there. If you want to share information, grow that direction. If you want to just be part of communities and lives and giveaways, or if you want to be a YouTube, huge success and do that as a career, find out why you want to do it and seek that consistency. Be consistent. And like a lot of you guys have already said, make sure you're having fun. If you're not having fun, this is not the place for you, because it will become a job and it will become tiresome, and people will see that in your videos. If you're not enjoying yourself, people will see that in your videos and they'll be turned off.
So true. And the winner for the painting was Pafford Homestead. And they are a new channel, but they actually have one that's over 1 million views. Changing it.
Wow.
Yeah. And Bonnet Oaks Acres. Hello. Thank you. I so appreciate that. Okay, so Shelly, you're up.
I'm
Yay!
I have my own cheering section.
She's my favorite.
Hey, Deb, focus for this one, buddy.
I agree with everybody else. Be yourself. With me, I don't take YouTube that seriously, but that's not my goal. I'm not in it to be a super YouTube channel. It's just to build a small community and share knowledge. That's my goal. If Doug can tell you, if we have, and for some reason, the shorts and the things that have really blown up, they all have me in them, and usually an animal, cats or dogs or rabbits or something. And I'm like, do you know how many people are looking at me? and so that is certainly not my goal. So I agree with Tim. Know why you're doing it, and don't assume other people's expectations. I don't want a huge channel. That is not my goal. It's just to hang out with people that I enjoy hanging out with and to share knowledge. And I don't let it stress me out. I go to Doug every couple of weeks saying, I'm gonna just delete my channel. He's like, no, don't delete it. Just take a break. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna take a break, because I've got so much else going on that I don't always have time to do videos, or I have 1 million videos on my phone and I don't have time to edit them, and so I don't want it to ever become a chore. And whenever it becomes a chore, I back up and just kind of regroup, and whenever I'm ready to go again, I'll go again.
Yeah, so true. So true. And Pafford Homestead, that just won the painting, and I said she had over 1 million views. She posted in there 2.6 million.
Wow.
Wow, congratulations.
See how many people looked at them?
Wow.
So amazing. Oh, Melanie, she's one of my members, and she just did a $5 super chat. So thank you so much. I appreciate it. Now, I am going to give another $25 Amazon gift card away. And I was wondering if you guys wouldn't mind answering this question. What is the hardest thing on YouTube? Because there are a lot of channels in the chat right now. And a lot of you are, like Tim's up 5,000 and some, Kevin has 1.3 million views on what is the hardest thing about YouTube? And then I'll tell you what I think is.
I didn't know there was going to be a test, Sandy. I didn't study at all.
You have to earn your keychain.
I showed up with a bowl of ice cream.
I want that bowl of ice cream.
Aaron moved to the couch.
No ice cream for you.
Wow.
Yeah.
What is the hardest thing?
Who are you asking?
You.
Doug.
Me?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
What's the hardest thing about YouTube is trying to keep things fresh, trying to come up with ideas, and without forcing it, right? So, some wise lady gave me some advice one time. She said, you got to have a mission statement. And you need to keep referring back to your mission statement. Stay true to your mission statement. Why are you doing this? So I have to keep thinking back. I'm trying to help people. I'm trying to share any kind of information that's worth having and hopefully help some people out along the way. So one of the hardest things is putting up with some pretty interesting people that leave comments and had some had to delete some comments and delete some people. Not Kevin.
Kevin.
Tim has been close quite a few times. But you just gotta. You can't take anything personal in the comments because people have no filter and they feel like they can say anything, no matter how hurtful it might be. So you just gotta let it roll and don't worry about it. So, hey, Adrian Farmstead Smith saying about the yellow snow comment. It wasn't you, Adrian.
Sandy, I think Nightbot really likes me this week.
You saw that. You won again.
Yeah, go ahead and give it to somebody in the chat.
Okay. Thanks for doing that, Shelly.
Sure.
But seriously, if you win again, you're going to have to keep whatever you win.
Doug, I think
knowing you is prize enough, Sandy.
That's right.
Okay, Aaron, tell us what the hardest thing has been for you guys, because you have 4 kids.
Mm-hmm.
And so tell us what you think is the hardest.
Well, I'd have to agree with Doug. I think getting a thick skin, but also understanding that a lot of people who share negative comments don't understand what it's like to live farm life or to raise your own animals. They probably live in an apartment in a city and they have no idea where their food comes from. And so a lot of our mean comments come from, our friends not food crowd. And we're very convinced and convicted in raising our own food. We believe we're closing the loop, and raising the food for ourselves is the best thing that we can do for our family in this world, besides having a close-knit family. And so we just have to realize that even pondering, like thinking why they would say that it's not even worth thinking down that path or going down that rabbit hole, because they probably don't have kids. They've never grown their own food. They buy it from the corner market. And so just realizing that those mean comments are coming from people who understand that much about what we're doing.
Yeah.
So
Cool. And the winner of that $25 gift card was Auntie Ann. And she is Tim's best moderator.
She is the best.
She is always on Tim's live. She's always boosting other channels, and so congratulations on that. Okay, and I'm clicking winner, and Kevin, you are up.
I am up. So I'll go a different direction. I think one of the hardest things for me for YouTube is time. Time to watch all your friends' content, time to shoot your videos, time to edit your videos. I've got a young family here, wife and 3 kids, a full-time job, farm, all my extra fishing, hunting, all my extra stuff I do. Time to do this is you've got to be willing to set aside a big chunk of your time to be able to do it and try and do it well. And honestly, I feel like that's one of my shortcomings in the YouTube world, is not having enough time to put forth to really put out more content, put out some better stuff. So one of the hardest things for me is time management when it comes to YouTube.
Yeah, I totally agree.
You don't even have time to make that beaver jerky. Gotta get that beaver jerky.
James brought 3 to the house this morning, but I was
go.
So.
And for that $25 was Indiana Backyard Gardener. That's 2 they won. So that is awesome. And I'm clicking again, and Tim, you are up. And this time it is for a green hat.
Cute.
See? I think Rachel, it looks so cute.
Well, Kevin kind of stole my thunder there. Time management is definitely one of the is one of the biggest things that's difficult sometimes when you're so energetic.
Yay.
When you're so energetic in what you're doing and having fun, you can neglect things outside of YouTube that you should be taking care of, family time and things like that. You know, you think you're involving with that, but really all you're doing is making YouTube videos. And my wife reminds me of that often. And I'm trying, and I'll explain here in a second. In the first 400 days of YouTube, I did 500 videos. 400 days, 500 video, over a video a day.
Yeah.
And it takes a toll. It really does. No matter how much you're having fun, it takes a toll. So I've cut back. I've kind of figured out my groove, you know, of lives, of what lives work for me and what days, and then full-length production videos. You know, you don't have to do 5 12-minute videos a week, you know. Figure that out for yourself. And another thing for me is time management as far as watching other people's videos. I've got 5,500 friends now that I really want to stay involved. Probably more than that actually, but that I'm subscribed to. I want to stay involved in your channels. You know, when Kevin puts a live out for 3 minutes with unannounced, I try to get in it, but you know, and he gives me the business for not always making it. But I go back and watch them. I went back and watched both his lives today. And Doug will say, you know, he'll see me commenting on a video that he made 2 weeks ago, or you know.
Don't watch my videos.
I watch your videos. You know,
you unsubscribed from me. I know.
But I
He's
really
the
want
thumbs
to
down.
Unrang the belly thingy.
And I'm trying to, you know, still trying to find that groove of making sure that I stay involved with the people that really mean so much to me.
Yeah.
And you know, Jason from Homestead in Northern Michigan is not in here right now. I believe he's walking with his sister tonight. I believe he takes a walk this time.
Between 8 and 9.
Yep. But he has just been an instrumental friend of mine, and I you know, I love his videos, and so really time management as far as making sure you're not devoting too much time to YouTube, but also time management as far as not just making videos, but participating in other people's communities and helping their channels as well. It's difficult, but it's really, really important.
True. So the winner of the hat is His Way Homestead. Tell me what you think about that.
I want that little ball.
Could have used it last week when it was 9 degrees, huh?
Yes.
Oh, I had this one last week. Yeah.
This
Yeah.
pops off. So
Yeah, I
it's
know. That's
so
pretty
neat.
cool. That's pretty cool.
Okay. Before Shelly starts to talk, this is what I'm going to give away. So I'm going to do the winner. And Shelly, let us know.
I kind of, in the last question, I kind of went over my negatives about YouTube. And I think going back to Doug's point, I take issue with some of the people's comments, and it's hard. And I'm very kind of, what's the word? I don't like to argue with people or anything like that. Non-confrontational. I'm very non-confrontational, but with some of the comments, I just really want to, you know, respond, and you can't do that.
The best friend is just the delete button if it's that bad.
And like Aaron said, it's people that just don't understand. They have a different view of life than we do, and you know, that's kind of frustrating because, Aaron, you know, it's work to take care of animals. And we love our animals. We put everything into our animals, and it's hard when we lose our animals, you know. And for people to make light of that because their food is insulting. But I'm trying to learn to not take that personally, I guess. And it's the hardest thing for me personally with YouTube is just putting myself out there. I've gone back and deleted all kinds of videos because I'm like, no, I don't want people looking at me. I don't want them seeing that. And it's my personal, you know, just struggle with YouTube. So I'm the oddball in the group.
And
No, you're not. I delete videos all the time because I don't like how they portray me.
Oh, good. I'm glad I'm not alone.
And
Homestead Smith is the winner of the painting.
Oh, yay.
So Adrian, I will mail that to you.
Adrian.
And Hafford Homestead has to go because they have an alive at 7:00. And Sunny's place, she's got to eat dinner. Who has to eat? I don't know.
Me.
I had breakfast. I'm good.
Somebody's eating ice cream over here. Didn't bring enough for the friends.
You know, with me being old, probably some of the hardest things for me. Yeah. And I like being old, so it doesn't bother me at all. And is the learning curve. You know, the younger you are, you have grown up with a lot of that stuff, and it's like I had to take so many classes. I had to do so many things, and it was just like, I mean, it does get easier, but it was like, how do you do this and how do you do that? And the other hardest thing when I very first started was, well, not when I very first started, when I got about 1,000, and when I had my first haters, and I would have people saying, "You have a lot of wrinkles."
Oh, no, they didn't.
They did, and it was like, wow, you know. I mean, I would never say that to someone.
Wow.
But you just have to get over it. You know, you just have to. It's just like
I earned these.
Like saying you eat too much bacon. That's what?
You can't eat too much bacon,
Crazy.
Tim. That is not a true statement. You cannot eat too much bacon.
Sandy, just so you know, being younger doesn't help anything. I still have to ask old grandpa over there how to do things on YouTube all the time.
Yeah. Okay. So this is your next question, and it should be fun. I would like you to talk about your very favorite video. Now, it could be your video. It doesn't have to be your most video. It could, or it can be a video of somebody else that somebody else did. But it's your very favorite video, and I'm going to do a winner for a $50 gift card.
Oh, that one. That's where you need to pick me, Nightbot. I was just holding out.
So if you haven't commented in the last little bit, I'm about to click it, and you can say numbers, letters, anything you want, but they pick out of the last 10 minutes. So make sure you write something.
Everybody's saying bacon.
Yeah, write bacon. Bacon, bacon, bacon. Yeah, so you can write me. You can write anything you want to. Okay, I'm clicking, and it is picking. Okay. Doug, what's your favorite video ever?
Well, that would have to be Tim at Ridge Life, him extracting the dog anal glands. No, I'm kidding. That is not my favorite. No, I don't watch any of Tim's videos. I just don't. So no.
Everybody loves to pick on Tim. Because we love you, Tim.
It's so hard.
I deserve it.
Because there's so many videos out there, so many really good videos. Like I really like anything that Kevin does that has his boys in it. They're so cute and sweet.
They are so cute.
Farmer Aaron up there, over there. He has so many great videos of sheep wrangling. It's fun to watch.
And
Sandy,
kids.
Sandy, yeah, and his kids are adorable. They're so cute. I'm not going to talk about his wife.
It's Rachel's fault that they're cute. They got all her good looks, not mine.
Sandy's got awesome cooking stuff. I wish I was her neighbor because I know I'd get leftovers for sure.
You were my neighbor.
Yeah. Tim, I'd really like to. I wish I had his property and be able to go hunting and stuff like that. So it's good to see all that kind of stuff. I mean, I just like. I watched a lot of YouTube before I ever started a YouTube channel. And I just like watching all kinds of different stuff. I'd never stay in one place too long. Even the simplest things, there's this one place in Maine where they just have feeders for deer, and it's a live feed, and the deer come out and eat. So I like watching that. I mean, it's nothing to it, but it's fun. But I know Tim will say the video where I dumped all the bees down in my face.
That's gotta be the best.
That's
That's his-
everybody's favorite.
My favorite.
That's his favorite.
Okay, so the winner is Lynn Kay. Now she's been
Yay.
one of my subscribers for a long, long time, and she has been so kind to me. She has she found these books that my dad likes to read. He loves paperback cowboy books. You know, my dad turns 90 this year, and she was out second-handing, and she found these books, and she mailed them to me to get to my dad.
Oh,
And, you know, and so congratulations, Lynn. I'm so excited that
yes.
you won. And our next giveaway is a black hat with a pom-pom. And so, Aaron, if you will do that, and I will say winner.
Okay. I'm going to pick 3. I'll try to make them brief. So Cindy's videos are so informational from beginning to end. If you haven't watched her vanilla making video, like, you will not miss a technique or a moment or a history lesson in, you know, different alcohol you can use to make vanilla. It's just so comprehensive. I love when I go to a YouTube video, I want to be able to have all the information nicely condensed, very easy to watch. And that is like a classic good YouTube video. Probably the channel that inspires us as a family most is White House on the Hill.
Mm-hmm.
Every video they put out is got great cinematography, great music. They're very entertaining to watch. And so we always, especially their emu videos, when their emus hatch, that really kind of pushed us into, like, we really love that. Like, hatching is just a miracle of nature. It's just brilliant to watch. And then I'll pick one of our videos. Doug kind of hinted at it. It's the sheep catching video. It was just nothing was scripted in that video. It was pure. I was being filmed, and we edited a lot of that out because I got frustrated. And I look back at that, and I'm just like, okay, this is really a good balance of, like, what farm life is. It's frustrating, but in the end, you accomplish what you want to do. And that's, you know, kind of what we try to, you know, everything is a struggle. Every day can be a struggle, but when you conquer your goals, then you feel good about yourself. And so that's it.
Awesome. Awesome. And our winner of the black hat is Melanie Wolfgang. So congratulations, Melanie. It's just so exciting. And since Aaron brought up my vanilla video, it's almost to 1 million. But one of the biggest comments that I get is that people can't afford to buy the vanilla beans. And I got an email last week from a company that I buy from. And they told me that across the world, vanilla beans, they had the hugest harvest that they have had in years and years and years. And so there was big discounts. And so I ordered a pound of vanilla beans. And next week I'm going to do a video, and I'm going to give away those vanilla beans to a bunch of people. And because if you can't afford it, I'd like you to win. Maybe you have that chance to win. And so I'm going to do that. And so I just thought I'd throw that out as a giveaway thing that I'm going to do, because they're shipped and they should be here next week. And so I'll do the video when they get here.
Nice.
So Heaven, Lazy Pond Farms, I'm going to do a winner, and they can pick a key ring or a bracelet, and I'll make it for them. And tell us your favorite video.
All right. So Doug beat me to it, but the videos that I do that have my kids in them have got to be my favorite. I really liked the video that William did for Jason at Homestead in Northern Michigan, the video he did for Brian at Castle Hives, my boys eating peppers. But honestly, my favorite video is one that a lot of us were in, and that's Jason's at Homestead in Northern Michigan, the Christmas video.
That's a good
That
one.
was fun.
Yeah.
Seeing all of that reading, that was probably one of my favorite videos. Yeah.
Yeah.
Got the, I don't know. I might seem like a mean guy, always talking junk to Tim, but I'm kind of a softie. I like my heartfelt videos with my kids.
That's awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay, so the winner of the bracelet and keyring is the Lala Farm. And so, Rick, congratulations.
Yeah.
And if you don't know Rick at Lala Farm, that is a multi-generational farm. And it's just so interesting. Grandparents, parents, kids interacting all in one place. And I think that sometimes in America we've lost that because grandparents don't live with the family anymore. And so they have some great videos. And so congratulations, Rick. So Tim, favorite video?
Favorite videos? Well, kind of like Aaron, I got a 3-part answer here.
Okay.
YouTube, unfortunately, for the longest time, like Doug said, YouTube's favorite video of mine was the squeezing the Cane Corso butt video. And that was an impromptu video. The dog was sick. I had to give him a bath, and I just threw the camera up there and did that. So luckily, I've got videos that have surpassed that now, and that's not what I'm known for. Fun videos, the ones I had the most fun with that I like have been the challenge videos with Kevin and with Brian. The one we ate the ghost peppers, when I ate the tube of terror peanuts that almost killed me. I almost went to the emergency room. I was this close to going to the emergency room that night. Oh my gosh, it was terrible. And then of course, eating the stinky fish stuff.
Oof.
We just had so much fun. I mean, I can go back and watch those and laugh almost as hard at Kevin going, "Blah!"
If I watch that video, I gag.
It's making me sick just thinking about it.
But my personal favorites aren't really super popular. Once I started, and it was probably around 6-7 months ago. Well, maybe a little bit before that. I just had this feeling that I wasn't using YouTube the way I was really meant to. I had this audience. I had this captive audience, if you will, and I wasn't fulfilling the Great Commission at all with it. So I started doing the Lessons from the Ridge on Sundays. I did pre-recorded videos of Bible lessons in homesteading atmospheres, and then COVID hit. And a lot of churches closed down. So I started doing them live. And I have personally been so fulfilled in a lot of those Lessons from the Ridge. I know I'm getting fed more than other people are getting fed. But to see people from the UK, Australia, Croatia, Canada in these Lessons from the Ridge, Sunday school lessons, if you will, and just hearing all these different people from around the world talking about Jesus and asking questions, and then just in this wonderful community we have, answering them in a loving way, it's really made me happy, and I get joy out of it. And I again, I don't get thousands of views out of them, but if one person gets something out of it, then it's all worth it.
Awesome. Yeah. True words, Tim. Okay, so the winner of my last drawing was Mulberry Branch Ranch. And what was I giving away? $50 gift card.
Nice.
So congratulations. And my next gift I'm giving away is my last hat to give away tonight. And this is probably my favorite. It has all these little specks in it. And when Joe looked at this, he thought I had stuff laying on my hat. It was awesome. So I appreciate that. And so I am going to put winner one more time because we're going to do that hat. And talk amongst yourselves while I'm doing that. Oh.
Oh.
Okay, so I'm doing that. But one of the reasons why I asked you guys, and I did ask Jason over at Homesteading Northern Michigan also, because he's just become such a good friend with me. In fact, he's making, your Kevin, your cutting board that you got. He's making 2 8x8s for me, that same style.
Oh, nice.
And
I know what he asked you to make him in return.
I know.
Are you doing that?
Well, I told him that I make those kind of mittens with old sweaters, but he hasn't told me if that's okay or not okay. So he wanted Bernie Sanders mittens. And Homestead Smith is the winner of the hat. And let me write that down so I don't.
So Sandy, one thing that really
Or
surprised
Farmstead Smith, I'm sorry.
one thing that really surprised me about YouTube that I never thought would happen is the friendships that I've made with people all over the country, like Farmer AA Ron over here. We text and we sometimes we call and talk to each other, and it's really cool. Talk to Kevin a lot. I don't call Tim. And and I talked to Healthy Homestead Chick, and you and I, Sandy,
He calls me all the time. I had to block him.
Yeah. When's my dinner ready?
It slows down.
Hey, Doug, I'll tell you what did it for me. That 7-hour car ride.
Yeah, that was kind of crazy.
That was cool.
Yeah. Kevin was the only one that stayed there with me the whole time. He was doing
Tiger
some
life.
remodeling, putting new
That's
flooring in his
crazy,
bathroom, and he was there the whole time. And after like 6.5 hours, he goes, "Tell me a story." I'm like, "I've been talking 6.5 hours. I don't have any more stories."
We did dad jokes.
Yeah. Did all kinds of stuff on that trip.
I never
fun.
watched that live.
That was fun. My throat was sore at the end of it. I was talking a lot.
No doubt.
But yeah, it was good.
Now you see how Tim feels.
I have to.
I'm just picking Tim.
I was so surprised at how many really great friends I have come to have because of you that I would have never ever met ever.
Right.
And how there are people that you have these conversations on the chats, on the comments, and then you have ones that you have phone calls and you have emails, and it is just amazing and really a blessing,
It is.
and I hope in return I'm a blessing to them also. And I'm going to do one last giveaway because I usually do my lives and it doesn't go over a half hour because there's so many other lives to watch and videos to watch. But this one is my largest giveaway. And what I'm giving away is Tina and I from Striving for the Simple Life had done a Valentine's, our second annual Valentine's. And my winner never contacted me.
Oh.
So I still have this wall hanging and I sent messages. See? I went last year for our Valentine's giveaway. And I thought I would throw all of them, the last of them together because we're already at 1 hour and 8 minutes. So I appreciate you guys staying on the live with me. So you get the dog hanging. You get a $50 Amazon gift card. You get a t-shirt, one of my t-shirts, and one of my mugs.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
The way you win it is in the comments, you tell me how many different pairs of my readers, my cheaters, I wore tonight.
Oh
my gosh.
Oh.
See, I change them all the time.
I was too focused on Doug and his hands. I was paying attention.
The person that tells me the right number wins all that stuff. And so far, nope.
That was tricky, Sandy.
Yeah.
I thought it'd be fun. No, I still don't see it. So keep guessing. Oh, Lisa Gill. I had 8 different pairs of my cheaters.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
So Lisa Gill, you make sure you send me an email. And everybody else that won, if you think I don't have your email already, make sure you send me your email. It's in my about section, and I will verify it when I go to your channel. And because there are people that rip people off, and so you send me an email, I'll verify that you are actually that person of that channel, and I will send all those things out on Monday. And all you guys, Doug, Aaron, Kevin, Tim, and Shelly, I love you.
We
We
love
love
you,
you too,
Sandy.
Sandy.
Thank
We
you so
love you
much.
too, Sandy.
And
You're the
Absolutely.
bestest.
I seriously consider you guys like my rock. You know, I watch you, I learn from you guys, I appreciate you guys, and you inspire me. And so, everybody in the chat, I hope you are subscribers to all of these great channels. And I so appreciate everything that you guys do, all the comments you make, the members, the people that just subscribe, the people that just view. I appreciate it. And I hope you guys have a great weekend. And I love y'all. Seriously, my heart is just so full because of all you guys.
Thank you, Sandy.
Thank you, Sandy. Good night, everyone.
Hopefully, we'll be back for the 100K live.
That's right.
100K.
Celebrate.
Yay.
Because
That'll be next week.
We'll do that one in person, Sandy.
There you go.
Yeah. The Sandy meetup.
Yes.
and who thought people would watch an old woman?
You're not old. I'm the closest one to you, Sandy. You're not old.
My dad said the other day, he turns 90 in April. And he says to me, we're sitting out on his patio, and he says, 90 doesn't seem that old anymore. It's all
True.
perspective.
It is. It is.
But have a great weekend. And everyone, thank you so much for being on the live. Thanks for staying so long. And I just so appreciate it.
Thanks, Sandy. Congratulations.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Hey, Tim, come on.
Go Ridge Life.
Go Ridge.